Never before it was so easy to ask people what they really want. And Cornelius Huber at Circula Watches did exactly that. He asked 1,000 people, what do you want? And now we have the result. Welcome to Caseback Watches. My name is Tim, and in this video we have two topics. First, a field watch created by, let's say, roughly 1,000 people. This is the Protrail by Circula Watches. And our second topic, after the Lightbox review, is the giveaway, €1,000 or US dollars giveaway, at least with customs, of the Möels 528 TV watch. But now let's start with Circula. I was in contact with the owner, Cornelius Huber, before, and he always presented something interesting and creative, and so I was very happy that he asked me to review his Protrail now. And the story behind it, or the method behind it, really is to include people, to include clients, watch fans on his website, on forums. And over 1,000 people participated. I think the mission statement was clear. We want a field watch, we want a tough thing here, but of course there's plenty of room for decisions. And what we have here is something very, very tough. It's not necessarily elegant. It really is a field watch with, of course, sapphire screw-down crown, water resistancy of 150 meters, anti-scratch coating, anti-magnetic, everything you can imagine. All elements we find also on other watches, but here you really can see how it looks like when 1,000 people make this or that and decide about certain aspects and details and specifications. And there will be 3 versions available: black with lume old radium, that's the watch here in the studio, and a sand-colored version. And the price now is €749. This is the pre-order price for September. These are, I think, roughly 780 US dollars. And the regular price from October on will be 799. Okay, and now let's go in the Lightbox. Let's check out that watch and let's see what 1,000 people can do. And there you go, Circula Protrail, the Expedition watch. And let's go over the basic specifications, over the measurements and features first. We have here a case diameter of 40 millimeters, length lug to lug is 46, the height is 12 millimeters and the lug width is 20. We have here a sapphire crystal with a coating inside, screw down crown, and inside we have the well-known cylinder SW200-1 Elaboré. So this is a better version, better regulated, so to speak, so that the watch is more precise. On the dial you see Superluminova old radium, and this strap here is sailing cloth, or I think sailcloth is the correct term here. And so it should be water resistant, or at least you cannot ruin it with water. And the first thing you may notice is that the watch is very black. The camera has problems really to see it, because there is you have a bit of reflection on the sapphire, because we have a massive light source here, but especially the case, see this, without reflections. So it's a bit like an object from outer space, where you can measure the amount of light the object is able to reflect. And so this is very little light here. Wow. So at night I think you'd only see the lume here. The dial itself is relatively uncluttered. You see the brand name, of course, you see the name of the watch, you see anti-magnetic. So inside we find a soft iron cage to do this. And here you have an interesting case back with a sort of a map, sort of a military map, you know, from your computer games, with a cross. You have a bit of a structure in the inner dial, like an LP, like a disc. And of course, super legible with these 4 numerals, minute scale done. And now let's go over the functionality of the watch. As said, we have a screw-down crown and we have a water resistance of 150 meters, so really solid. Feels precise, feels hassle-free, and basically you have now your one position and you can set the time. This feels good, no problem at all. Hackable movement, but I think this is mandatory for such a well-made ETA. So very nice, very good. And I've worn this watch and I realized that this surface here, this rough surface inside there, a bit of a dirt magnet, but yeah, a bit of a downside, and I think they didn't realize this. But okay, it's not a watch for the opera, right? And so no problem. But overall, the thing feels really well made, and it's heavy. I think this is the soft iron cage inside, because it feels heavy like a 40mm chronograph, but it's a three-hand watch, but relatively substantial on the wrist. What's the term for the ability to reflect light? A daybow? I don't recall this. Okay, and here we are, broad daylight. Here you see it on my 17cm wrist. And I'm very curious, what do you think about this watch and this project? Did it work out? What are the strengths here? Is there a downside? Yeah, I'm very curious. Put your opinion in the comments, please. And now, finally, the giveaway. All you have to do to participate... let me give you a little bit of background. I came across the Möels 528 some months ago, featured it in Watch of the Week. Then they were so kind to send me a watch for an in-depth review, and now I have the pleasure to give it away for free. And the story behind this watch is pretty impressive. The company was founded by a 21-year-old female designer, and the watch now has won two very popular and very big design awards. So over the last weeks and months, the watch really created some momentum. It's in a museum, by the way, so when you are wearing it, then you can be sure that you have a piece on the wrist with, let's say, cultural significance. Is this correct English? I'm not sure. Significance sounds terribly wrong, but I think you know what I mean. Okay, but now how to enter the giveaway? Very simple. Just write an email to giveawaycaseback@icloud.com, okay? And you don't have to write me your address, okay? You can just write, "Hi, I'm Bill from Australia and I'd like to win that watch," and then the winner is picked then, or will be picked by chance, and will be announced on the channel in 1 or 2 weeks. When you're not the winner, no problem. I think this is giveaway number 8, and so we will do this again, so then it's your next chance. Now we are at the end of this video. Bettina and the company Möels, her father Markus, thank you very much for the opportunity to give this great watch away. Dear viewer, if you want to have your sneak preview, then please visit me on Instagram. It's caseback_Tim. And now let me thank you very much for your attention, and until next time.